guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Seema if you're new here. Today I'm sharing 10 things that make a woman look cheap. I know the word cheap is kind of harsh, so I would say unattractive, less approachable, opposite of classy if that sounds better. But there are things that make a woman look cheap or trashy, and overall what makes a woman look cheap comes down to three things: appearance, personal habits, and lifestyle choices. So if you do not want to look cheap, then keep watching. Before I start, I just want to make sure this video is not meant for, to judge anyone, to offend anyone. This is all for awareness. Sometimes people don't realize. So this is completely judge-free zone. But just in case if you want to find out, then stick around. So the number one, in my opinion, is wearing too little clothes or too revealing clothes, or like wearing transparent kind of clothes. It's all in one category. And I think there is a place and time when you wear sexy clothes or clubbing kind of clothes, but not all the time or everywhere. And that looks very cheap. And especially my favorite is like that I see every day in my daily life, which is like when women wear leggings as a pant, like, and you can see, like, from the back they don't realize what's happening, but from the back they're completely exposed, whether they're wearing thong or whatever, or maybe like really tight legging, and it looks so bad. It's so embarrassing. So many women I see in the gym, and I really think we can pay a little bit more attention and not to do that, embarrassing other people and yourself. The second one is also in the similar category, which is loud makeup. Again, like I said before, there's always a place and time when you do certain things, but when you start doing same thing everywhere, then it becomes very trashy. And um, in a daily life, going your day-to-day job or going to school or college and running errands, if you put too much of bronzer, too much of blush, extreme long lashes, it just looks very cheap, very trashy. Unless you're having some special occasion, you need to have a like costume, or you have some different setting, that works, but not in a daily life. That just looks very cheap. So the third is poorly groomed hair. I mean, that is like a basic 101. If you cannot take care of your hair is all messy, split ends, lot of tangles, lot of like dryness. To me, that's like the basic thing. Comb your hair, brush your teeth. If you cannot comb your hair, how are you gonna do so many other things? So that is like so unattractive, looks so bad, looks so cheap. It looks like if you cannot take care of yourself, your hair, then you cannot do anything else. So that's, for me, it's like completely at the bottom, like the first step. Take care of yourself by taking care of your hair. So the next one is extremely long nails. And I personally think it's just very unprofessional, and many times very inappropriate. And I know it's very fashionable to have all those nail arts, long nails, but I don't even understand how you do your things. How do you work? Sometimes occasionally I do those press on nails, and I just cannot do anything. I cannot even make dinner. I cannot work. My keyboard doesn't work. And I see so many times like people in doctor's office, nurses have those long nails, and I just feel so uncomfortable when they're doing things for me. And it just looks very cheap. Again, if you have a special occasion for you want to get your nails done for certain parties, certain place, then it's fine. But in a daily life, it just looks very cheap. So the next one is having a lot of body piercing. And that, it's very debatable, because if you have just the basic, like your ears or maybe nose. Even I have my nose pierced, and occasionally I wear like a small something whenever I'm wearing Indian clothes. It's mostly part of the cultural thing. I don't wear all the time, but so many, even like if you go for a job interview, they have in description no body piercing, because it's considered as unprofessional thing. So too many piercing in your nose, on your tongue, on your cheeks, or your belly button, it just looks very cheap. But that's how the society looks. If you have too many body piercing, you're not qualified for so many things. So the next one is overusing of cheap accessories and fake handbags. And I know this is also a very big debatable topic, because so many people, especially women, they wanted to use luxury handbags but they can't afford, so they go with the fake one. And it's just bad. I mean, my personal opinion on that is, if I can afford $100 Coach bag, I would just spend $100 on Coach bag. I would not go buy, some luxury designer fake bag, and it just looks cheap. It's just, it tells so much about your personality, your character, and that's where the word cheap comes in. And my personal opinion is just, don't use those trashy and counterfeit items, accessories, hats, sunglasses, handbags. This just looks cheap and trashy, made with really, really bad material. So you wasted your even $100. So the next one is more about personality, character. Is when you are extremely judgmental about other people and make like a quick judgment about somebody within 2 minutes or 5 minutes, and you kind of like, you're judging other people constantly, and that's just very, very cheap. And you're just not thinking about their feelings, you're just talking bad about them behind their back, or whispering or gossiping. It's just the wrong personality. Little bit fun here and there is okay, but for many people it's just considered very rude, very cheap. So the next one is overly flirting, and overly flirting comes out as like a desperate. And obviously, flirting means to show your interest in someone, but when you do it too much, it comes out as like a really cheap kind of thing. And maybe other guy might be interested in you, but just because you are doing so much, and it might backfire because you're doing too much. And it really shows up like when you're trying really, really hard, so it never helps. Actually, it's always the opposite. So the next one is also about lifestyle choices or habit kind of thing. When you are doing too much of like a self promotion, like too much bragging about yourself, your achievements, how much you accomplish, what you're doing, this, that, all those things. That comes out as arrogant sometimes, and sometimes it comes out like super cheap, like, nobody wants to hear all that. I think if you want to be more attractive, being humble is the thing, that's the right approach. Bragging about yourself is just not the right way. So the last one is wearing too much perfume. And perfume is like, there is a very fine line. A little right amount of perfume can make you super attractive, super sexy. Too much perfume can just throw you back. Like it will come out as like, you will make other people uncomfortable. It just comes out very trashy, very cheap, and people are uncomfortable, can't breathe. It is bad idea when women are spraying all over like 10 times. I think 2 3 times is the max. You don't smell yourself when you're spraying yourself. You think, oh, I don't smell anything, but trust me, other people can. So 2 3 times is plenty, no more than that. So there you have it. I hope you had fun, and I hope I did not offend anyone. This was just for fun, just for awareness. So if you agree with me or disagree with me, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.